Buckle up. Okay, thank God everything is working. Now let's take this loading screen off. Hello everyone. This is Terence here. And today we are going to be playing some Splatoon 2 with my good friend here, Pip Walker. For those who don't know who Pip Walker is, they are a VTuber who focuses on mostly Switch content, as well as some variety stuff like karaoke, Duolingo, and I think that's about all I can remember. So with all that said, I'll unmute her and let her introduce yourselves to you. Okay, Pip, you're unmuted now.
Pip. That's pretty much all I do. Hello, I'm Pip. That's the things I do. That's pretty much it, yeah. Mostly Nintendos, a little Apex, some karaoke, and language stuff. That's it. That's me. Hello.
Hello. Also, can you guys hear Pip as well?
How's audio and everything? Also asking for my stream as well, because I did not, I did not.
Okay. That looks like you're good, since, I do have to occasionally unpause my phone and watch the stream from there. Just in case there's no viewers.
Nice. I think maybe my game audio is coming through 2 times. I don't know. Let's...
Oh, okay.
My stream? Hello?
Hello. I think it's fine.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, okay. Hello everyone, on Pip's side, I am Terence, and I'm training to become a famous entertainer and bring smiles, joy, and laughter to everyone around the world. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Big goals. Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're doing some Spoon. And I see some people in chat. Hi Red, hi Pineapple, hi Cody. How it going? Splatoon is doing vocal audio. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna have to turn off the playback for myself. That's fine.
Okie dokie.
Here we go. I can no longer hear my own game audio, but that's fine.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, so, maybe let's just start off with some good old turf war, yeah?
Yep, sounds good. Let me go ahead and get all these cutscenes skipped on my end. Because you can't really skip them once you leave the game and start it.
Yeah, I've always found that a little annoying that you have to go through, like, the announcements every time.
Yeah.
Let's see, what outfit would be good for Splatoon? Yeah, no audio challenge. It's fine. I'm used to playing with no audio for Splatoon anyways.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and host the game. Regular battle.
And then I'll just be ready to, mash the button.
Yep.
Hi, Devin. Welcome to chat.
That's pretty much how it is.
Food. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, crap. Alright, looks like we're in our first game. Pip couldn't make it.
By the way, what weapon are you maining right now?
Oh, I'm the Splat right now.
Yeah.
And hello, Dragon. Welcome to the stream.
I'm waiting for a spot to open up. Did the game start already?
Yeah, it started.
Seems like it.
Yep, on my end, I'm already playing.
That's fine. We'll just chat for 3 minutes. Although I assume you're playing on your side.
Oh yeah, I'm playing on my side.
Nice. I'll be here.
Oh crap.
Here to distract you.
I mean, my own skills is one big distraction, so it's nothing bothering me. I'm what you call not good at Splatoon. Most of the time.
That's all good.
But yeah. Also gotta love these little blue and yellow colors over here. Hello buddy, how's it going? Ah, got you. Oh! Way to go up the cliff, D. Oh wow, they have rain clouds. Okay.
So, what would you say is like your favorite Switch game?
I think my current favorite Switch games kind of usually change here and there. But I think my current favorite one would have to be Monster Hunter Rise.
You know, but I've never played a Monster Hunter.
Ow. Ah, yeah, understandable. Although, as far as the very first Switch game I've played, it's actually this game called, Blaster Master of Zero. Ow. Yeah, this is gonna be a match we lose. It's okay, though. This is just practice to get the rust out.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, holy crap. Oh, and I like how I'm not even freaking using the roll. Exclusive feature to the dollies.
Oh yeah, whenever I use dualies, I end up, like, using the roll too much. You know, just sort of, like, roll myself right into enemy fire or something.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, we got one splat in. Well, technically two, but it's all good.
Nice.
Alright, see how we're looking.
Getting that warm up.
Yep, just warming up.
Yeah.
Hopefully my teammates are carrying me enough. Well, let's see how well we did. Oh, hello, EFC. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Oh, wow, we barely won.
Nice.
Nice. Nice way to get the rust out.
Hopefully I'll be getting in this next one. Although it's going to be totally random whether or not we're on the same side.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't pick teams. And I'm just going to stick with
Yeah,
duels.
we can if we're doing league thing, but yeah, not for regular turf war.
Oh, yep, Pip's in here, folks. As
I feel a little OP as a level 95.
Yep. Yep.
Have you done the new Mario Kart courses? I have not. What about you, Terence? Have you done the new Mario Kart DLC?
I haven't touched Mario Kart since I did my 200 subscriber celebration, so I don't do racing games that much, but I think I will get around to it someday. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely planning to. Look at that, we're on the same team.
Yay! We're on the same team. Now you can carry me.
Power of... Yeah. Power of...
The power of mediocrity at its finest. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, we got a roller here. By Dragon Zero.
Ah, damn it.
Dude.
I got. Yep. Yeah, this roller is annoying me. Especially because I also play Splat Roller.
Wow, double kill. And I barely got to help. Wait, did my stream die?
Uh-oh.
Oh, apparently it died.
Oh.
Well, at least we know we're gonna be premiering this. Jeez. Ow. I gotta remember to be away from that stuff when it does. Oh, crap.
Get out of here. Get out. Ah!
Dude. Come on, let's go. Hello. Well, Yellow Roller, how's it going?
My aim is not working today. Ooh.
Oh yeah, my aim isn't that good either.
Yep.
Ow. You jerk.
Kill. Somebody's up top. Yep.
Ouch.
Beacon up here.
You jerks. Yellow Roller's really good, actually. There we go, that'll stop him for a while.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Yum.
Oh, wow.
Dragon the Hedgehog, welcome to the stream. Hello. Nice to meet you too. Oh, did we lose? Oh, we lost. Alright.
Yep.
It's okay, it's still warm up. This was my warm up, you know?
Yep, still my warm-up as well. Oh, for those who are probably watching on Pip's Pip's side. Sorry that my stream kind of ended up dying, but I think I may end up premiering this as soon as the collab is done.
What do you mean by premiering? Like, if you set the video as a premiere, does it change something?
When you premiere a video, it pretty much just uploads at a different time, and then people can just chat and interact with it.
Mm-hmm. So did your stream, like, go down completely?
Oh yeah, it went down completely. But on my OBS, everything is saying it's still streaming and recording.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep, so then it might be best to do it as a premiere then, yeah.
Yep. It's all good.
Man, it's been a while since I played Turf War.
Oh yeah, I'm not too good at Turf Wars, honestly. But a lot. Oh wow, that was sneaky.
oh, that was you. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. I didn't even realize we were on opposite teams this time.
Holy crap. Well, I think you guys know who's going to be winning this round now.
Hey. You never know. I mean, you guys can make a comeback.
Yep, we will do our best. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. Go ahead and clean some of these ups. Oh, crap. Ow. Hello, Alex. Oh, wow. I didn't even use the rocket launch splatters.
I'd really be using my stealth better, because I have ink armor, or not ink armor, what's it called? Ninja squid for my gear, which means that you can't see me when I'm swimming.
Oh, well, that's kind of cheap.
It's a legit strategy that the game lets you do. I don't know why they let you do that, but
Yep.
He lives in our base! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Oh, wow.
That's not allowed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No.
Oh, the gates are down.
No.
Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wow. I was surprised that I actually...
I know there's somebody up here. Or did they already leave?
Do.
Where'd they go? Who's in here? Who's in my house? I forgot that I should probably just focus on inking. And less on murder.
Oh, well.
The urge to murder is too strong.
Oh, yeah. That's that Apex instincts coming out.
God, I'm so bad at Apex because my instinct is to just rush in alone. And sometimes, you know, like, sometimes it works out, but like 1 against 3 usually doesn't work out in the one's favor unless you're like a god.
Oh, yeah. I usually never succeed on my end when I play Apex. Holy crap, that was a slaughter.
I don't know, y'all got in our base and made a little mess, but we took it back. Yeah, murder first, ink later, exactly. That's how to be.
Yeah, it's hard to beat the strategy like that most of the time.
I mean, because, you know, if the enemy's dead, then they can't ink.
Yep,
And it
true.
gives me more time to ink.
Alright, let's go ahead and stay, yeah. Keep this train going. Hello, Dragon Zero. I was just looking at the names. Looks pretty peaceful.
Looking at my chat now?
Oh yeah, sure, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go to your chat, actually.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you had, like, totally ended the stream, or if your stream was still, like
Oh,
hanging in there.
I was checking for a little bit, but then just to see if it actually went back up. But yeah.
Yep.
There we go. Oh wait, are we on the same team?
I don't think so. I'm purple.
Okay, okay. Well, now that Pip is purple, she's gonna be showing off her true power.
Oops, I have been unleashed. Up, yep.
Doot, doot, doot. Ouch!
Whoa! Oh. Ah, okay.
Oh, I see you. Okay. Oh.
Stay back.
Ouch.
Got a roller.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, okay. Boo. Not bad, Roller's Coon.
I forgot to double check when Sam. Do you think it's coming up at like the hour, right?
Oh, yeah. I usually always look at my OBS so I can see if, how long I'm streaming.
Ah.
Ouch. Oh, wow, I didn't even see him in that corner. Okay. Oh, well, I got him back. Yeah, thanks for sniping in the base, buddy. Alright, we got a lot of
Get over there. Here.
Okay. Ouch. Yeah, Pip is too OP for me now. I like how most of her kills are from me. It's like I'm getting bullied by Yuki all over again. That's okay, though. It just shows my lack of skill. Oh, I do not use my frickin' sub-weapons enough. Holy crap. Yeah, that would do you some good at that point. There we go. Gotta make some kind of comeback. And see how we kind of did. Oh, wow. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Do.
Hold on. I'll just talk with chat for a second. Oh. Hello? Hi, hello?
Hello.
Hello? Having some Discord issues? Your PNG disappeared for a second.
Oh, yeah. It looks like it, I guess. Yeah, yours kind of disappeared for a bit, too, and now it's back.
Yeah, I think that might have been a Discord issue then.
Yeah, more or less. And I'm just letting your chat know that I'm gonna be premiering this.
Right, we're not gonna replace Terence. That's not how this works.
Yeah, I guess so. That's how mean your chat is to me. Oh, wow, did I think I...
And we are on opposite sides again.
Oh, wait, did I think I left the game, apparently.
Maybe we should do some League after this so we can at least,
Oh, yeah, sure, we can do some League.
like, guaranteed to be on the same side.
Yep. Although I'm looking at your stream, it says I'm not in the game.
Wait, so is your side only 3 people?
Oh no, I'm not in the game at all.
you just, okay, gotcha.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, can you join my game?
Sure.
It may or may not work.
Yeah, it says you're not online for some reason.
Weird. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, my Switch has been doing weird things.
Okay.
So after this, I'll just get back out of the lobby, or we can do League.
Okie dokie. Play for keeps with your...
Getting some epic kills, like a true gamer.
Rank. On my end, it's saying unlocked once you reach rank B- or higher.
What, for League?
Yep, for League.
Does it matter like which mode it is?
I don't think so.
Gotcha. Alright, so I guess it's turf war until Salmon Run opens up.
Yep, that's the plan, but luckily we're about 30 minutes in. It's like 7:30 my time, so we can still keep doing that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we do have the same time zone, right?
Oh, we are?
Oh yeah, I'm EST.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. No roller. I'm the only roller.
Yep. Although whenever I do think of roller, I also do think of that song too. They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to get you right and dirty.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, speaking of music, what kind of music do you listen to, Pip?
So I'm 100% weeb, so I pretty much only listen to like anime theme songs or like VTuber covers. Pretty much just whatever I'm into at the moment. Pretty much the only like songs that I listen to outside of like anime stuff is maybe like some musical songs, but that's from like a while back.
Ah, okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and then start a game.
Yep, I'm ready.
Alright, try to spam it.
Best time zone. How do you assign quality to time zones?
Oh, looks like Alright, I made a game. Although, I ran into a level 97 player. A level 56 player.
What genre does anime songs fall under? I'd call that, J-pop, maybe?
Yep, J-pop.
Which would, I guess, be just pop as a broader genre. Although, sometimes anime songs can be a wide variety of song types.
Yep, true. There's like J-rap now. And I don't think they ever put...
I mean, J-rock is pretty common too.
Yep, J-rock. I think the only time I ever heard rap in anime is when I was watching, what was that anime called? Oh, Keigon Ashura on Netflix. And that was when they actually...
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's one of those...
Wait, what's it called?
It's called Keigon Ashura.
Ooh.
It's mostly about, basically fighting. It's like a somewhat similar version to Baki, except it's like all CGI and stuff.
I've heard of Baki. I haven't seen it though. But, interesting.
Ah, yeah. As for Baki, that's also kind of a martial arts kind of anime, only a lot darker and grittier. Ouch. Oh wow, that ball. Hey, screw you, Jimmy.
Yep, I'm just waiting for the next game on my end.
Ah, okay.
Let's see. What else about music? Yeah, I really don't listen to anything in English. Not these days. I mean, I like some, like, American cartoons. So, like, I'll listen to the songs from, like, Steven Universe, things like that.
Ah, nice. Steven Universe is a good one.
Yeah. Like, I'm definitely a sucker for, like, a show that has music in every episode. Like, a new song each episode. And, like, lately
Missiles
I've also
avenge
been really
me.
nostalgic.
Nope, they didn't avenge
I've been
me.
getting really nostalgic for Phineas and Ferb.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Phineas and Ferb. I barely watch Disney channels most of the time.
Yeah, I went through like a phase where I watched a lot of Disney Channel. Not really Nickelodeon for some reason, but I watched a lot of Disney Channel. But I've seen pretty much every episode of Phineas and Ferb, I think.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I think I had it on Netflix for some time, and I think I just watched through all of it, like I binged it.
Ah, nice. I think the last time I ever binge watched any show like that would probably have to be, I think maybe in anime, actually. I think Demon Slayer I once binged for after not seeing most of the episodes. Holy crap, that is really bad.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I haven't really binged anything recently, because, like, when it comes to newer anime, I haven't been watching a whole lot of newer anime, but when I do watch it, I sort of, like, watch it with my roommates, so we only watch, like, an episode or two a week when we all have time together.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the last series I binged? God. Probably a sports anime of some sort. Yeah, it was probably Ace of Diamond. That was like a year ago that I binged that.
Ah, okay. Oh, that's good, actually. Oh, wait, Abyss of Diamond?
Ace of the Diamond.
Ace of the Diamond, okay.
The English translation varies. It's a baseball anime.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I barely see, Oh, looks like you couldn't make it again.
Did nobody leave the lobby?
Oh, we had some people that left, but a lot of people kind of joined before you.
You would think that I would have the priority spot, but whatever. Thanks, Splatoon.
Thanks, Splatoon. Your matchmaking system is weird.
Yeah. I see we've got some Phineas and Ferb fans in the chat. Nice, nice. Yeah, like, Phineas and Ferb definitely, like, caught on with me because it has a song in every episode.
Yips.
And some of those songs are verified bangers.
Ah, yeah, sometimes. Ow.
And lately, YouTube's been recommending me, like, Phineas and Ferb song reaction videos. So that made me start getting back into it. I'm like, man, that was a good show.
Oh yeah, I think I may actually start watching it now too, just from how you guys describe it.
Yeah, it's just a really fun show, you know? It doesn't take itself too seriously. And it's, you know, like, short episodes. I think it's, like, one of those shows where, like, each episode's half an hour, but they split it into, like, 2 different episodes within that.
Yips. Oh yeah, it's one of those shows that actually has 2 separate episodes in one 30-minute package.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ah, okay. Sounds good.
But it's a very simple formula for the show, but it never gets old. Like, they add enough spice and variety to it that every episode is still pretty fun. And then you get the little songs in each one that really
okay.
leave an impression in your mind, you know?
Mm-hmm. I see.
What else? But going back to anime, like, what would you say is, like, your all-time favorite anime?
Definitely Dragon Ball.
I have not seen very much Dragon Ball, like, at all. I only know the memes.
Yeah, as far as Dragon Ball goes, it's one of my first animes that I've ever watched next to, the Pokemon anime. And of course, we all know about...
Yeah, the Pokemon anime was probably one of my first as well. Although it's weird to, like, I don't really consider it anime because, you know, at the time when I was watching it when I was a kid, I didn't really know what anime was. So, like, to me, it was just, like, a cartoon.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. A lot of anime around that time weren't really considered anime, too. I thought it was a cartoon as well.
But yeah, so, like, technically, I guess Pokemon was probably one of my first anime. But then I think Shugokara is when I, like, started, like, actively, like, trying to watch anime, like, in Japanese.
Oh, nice.
It's still waiting for a spot to open up. Is the lobby still full?
Yep, it's full now. For a while.
Damn. Damn, alright.
Oh, yeah.
Man, maybe I should just join my own game.
Oh, it looks like... Nope.
Alright, First I'm just gonna check Salmon Run.
Yep, sure.
Yep, 8 PM. At Arc Polaris. Ooh, nice.
Yep, it's like 7:40 on my... right now. So we still got like 20 more minutes before we can actually do it.
Yep. That's fine. We can just chat.
Yep.
But, so, like, in terms of favorite anime, right? Like, I've got an anime that's technically my favorite, and then I've got an anime that I think is good. So, like, my number one anime, personally, is Utano Prince Sama, which is, like, idol boys doing idol boy things. There's not much plot to it. It's just it's just sort of mindless eye candy and ear candy. That sounds weird to say. But there's lots of songs in it.
Okay. Yeah, ear candy, I guess, is a sort of term for people who like good songs.
It is what it is. It's a phrase now. I've invented it.
Yep. Could be for
if you were to ask me what the actual best anime is, I would say Hunter x Hunter.
Ah, yeah, Hunter x Hunter is a great one. A lot of people's favorites. My favorite included. Ouch.
It's so good. If only it would continue.
Ah, yeah.
And I know I saw something the other day, like a post on Twitter about how like Togashi's wife was gonna start drawing the comic instead. She's the author of Sailor Moon.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, talk about a power couple, jeez.
Yeah, the person who made Sailor Moon and Hunter x Hunter getting together. That'd be one hell of a...
Yeah. Oh, hi, Nico. Welcome.
Yes, hello. Welcome to the stream, Nico. Welcome to Pip on Pip's side of the thing, because my side will pretty much end up getting premiered. Which, I don't know what happened on my end.
There's just been a little bit of difficulties.
Yeah. Very much so.
Nico says, I can't call it my #1 fave since it hasn't ended. Yeah, I guess there's that. But I mean, for me, like, even if we consider, like, if we pretend that it just ends where the anime ends, you know, where, spoiler alert, where Gon meets his dad and, you know, they go up in the big tree and talk. Like, if it just ends there, you know, it's sort of open-ended, but I think it's not the worst ending.
Yay, victory is mine. Although I think my team pretty much carried me.
It doesn't matter, take credit.
Yeah, take the credit. I'll take the credit anyway.
Okay, let's see if this works this time. I'm still waiting for a slot to open up.
Yes. Onegashimasu.
It's looking iffy.
One more spot.
If I even come back. Let's try one more time.
Oh, looks like Dragon joined.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know what's the issue. Like, maybe it's my Switch, but it just doesn't want to join any game anymore. Damn.
I think it's just everyone's too fast.
Big rip.
Rip. Although, to my surprise, I am kind of surprised people still kind of play this game despite being, like, 4 to 5 years old now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think that right now is, like, prime, platooning hours. I mean, I guess it is, like, you know, afternoon, so...
Yeah.
Manga Gon never appears again after where the anime ended. Well, I mean, to be fair, the manga has only gotten, like, slightly into the next arc that's happening.
Ah, yeah.
Because the current arc is focusing more on Kurapika and Leorio.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sure they'll show up eventually.
Ah, that reminds me of the... Are we talking about the Dark Continent arc?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't read it. There's too much info. It, like, hurts my brain to try to read that manga.
Ah, yeah.
Like, I think it's easier when it's in anime form, because, you know, when they're doing, like, exposition dump, you can just sort of, like, you sort of pretend you know what's going on until the action starts happening.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah.
You know, when they're like, this is how Nen works, and this is Zetsu, and this is fucking Ren or whatever. And you can just sort of, like, watch it, but not really get it. But, like, when you're reading the manga, it's just like a big chunk of text that you gotta sift through.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And there's not really much indication as to, like, this is the important thing to remember here. It's just like, you have to read all of it.
Yep. And it's in a language you can barely read.
Oh, yeah, like, I mean, I don't even know if there are any official translations, so sometimes even, you know, fan translations can be a little difficult to parse.
Oh, crap. There we go. Get some of the ink on this side. Your ink recharge faster, please. Ouch. Come on, blue, yellow team. We gotta pull through this win. 10.
By the way, I started my own game.
Okay.
Just so I'm not sitting here doing nothing until Salmon Run opens.
Yep, understandable. Oh wow, looks like my team actually won.
Nice.
Nice. Victory is mine.
Yeah, if you want, you can. We can try to get in the same game again one more time. We've still got like 10 minutes to go till slamming.
Yep, Salmon Run starts.
Slam and run. That's how the game works.
Yep.
You slam the salmons and then you run for your life.
Indeed. Do. Hence why it's called Salmon Run, because we beat the crap out of salmons and they eventually have a boss monster that shows up out of nowhere and wrecks us. And then we have to wreck him and collect his eggs.
And then you get like 5 steel eels at a time. And then you cry.
Yep. And then the boss tells you you didn't do good enough. Sadness.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mr. Grizz does not hold back. Alright, you want to try this one more time?
Yeah, sure. Although it looks like I'll have to make the game, though. Because it's still saying on my end you're not online.
Why? Eh? Oh, okay. Maybe I can do something with these settings. Hold on. Let me try something real quick. I'm gonna turn off my capture, and then I was messing with my settings a little bit earlier as far as like notifications, and I wonder if I messed up something with my
Mm-hmm.
But it was working just a moment ago, so I don't know what changed.
Maybe there was a firmware update or something? Just my guess.
Okay, let me fix that. No, I think that might have done it. Let's try.
Yep. So everyone in Pit's chat, how are you folks doing today?
So far, we've just been talking about Hunter x Hunter in the chat. Somebody just showed up and made a weird comment about, I don't know, apparently they've never seen a VTuber before. Let's see. Okay, if you want to start the game, I'll see if I can join you this time.
Okay.
I think I might have fixed it.
Alright, I started the game now.
It's doing nothing.
Holy crap, that was fast. They already started the game.
Splatoon is popping off tonight, huh?
Oh, definitely. It's like they didn't want us to do anything today.
Yep.
First the stream dies, my stream dies in 10 minutes, and now we can't even got at least 2 games in.
Yeah, I think we literally only played like, what, 2 games or something, yeah. And the universe said no.
Yep, no Pip and Terence today.
Nope. It's fine. Hopefully Salmon Run will be fine.
Oh yeah, it should be fine. Hopefully.
Yeah, the only time I had an issue with Salmon Run was when I had my, I did a Splatoon 2 collab with my friend Pip Malice, and, since I can't really host games for whatever reason, Pip was hosting, but it was like 4 AM their time.
Oh wow,
so there was literally nobody playing.
Oh wow, that's nuts.
And it ended up just, yeah, it ended up just being a team of 2. Red Sunset reminds him of the time you and him tried playing Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just like that. We did nothing but talk.
Yeah, I assume things went awry.
Well, the thing is, that was supposed to be like a freaking community stream too. And then almost no one joined throughout that whole 2 freaking hours.
Whack.
Definitely. And so we were just constantly joking about that and making fun of that throughout the whole thing too.
Oh man.
And it was like the funniest crap ever. Okay, looks like we're at a couple more minutes left in the game. Oh crap, someone's coming with the ball. I hate these guys with balls.
Hopefully I adjusted some of my notification settings because I was trying to turn off like the notifications of like, you know, like when somebody starts playing a game like on your friends list and it shows up at the top, because I just kind of find it annoying. But I might have accidentally turned off something that affects online play. I don't know.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, I always kind of leave that on half the time.
Yeah, I just hate when it's like, it's fine when it's just me on my own, but when I'm like streaming and it just like pops up like so-and-so is playing Animal Crossing, I'm like, God,
Yeah, I know, right? That's really annoying. Oh, wow, I'm surprised I still won that. Oh, and I got second place on the team, too. Just a little bit more to level 10.
Nice.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Wait, what level do you have to be to do Salmon Run?
Oh, I don't think Salmon Run is, Oh, Pip, we're finally in.
I'm in! Woo!
Yay!
Yeah. Alright, we're back in action.
Back in action, folks.
Red says, after that stream you streamed Pocket Mirror? I don't know what that is. But you had an image of a skeleton.
Oh, yeah. And then I made the joke about Dark Red becoming Dead Red. Because we've been waiting so freaking long for that person for people to show up, and then no one showed up. So we just kept dying, too. Just slowly dying on the inside.
It would be even better if you put like a cowboy hat on, so that it would be Dead Red Redemption.
Yep. Dead Red Redemption, that's amazing. Oh, we could almost make a meme out of that too.
I've never actually played Red Dead, but my friend does.
Ah, okay. Oh, I never actually...
I've watched like some Let's Plays and stuff.
Ah, yeah, I never actually played Red Dead Redemption either. Because I think, around that time I was kind of a little bit burnt out from all the open world games coming out. There's quite a few of them. Although I think I might get around to it, though. I even have one of my friends tell me that I'd have kind of a cowboy voice, or sort of.
You just need a little bit more of like a southern twang.
Ah, yeah.
I don't know how well I can do a southern voice. I mean, I have a little bit of natural southern, but... Yeah.
Do.
You're on the yellow team, right?
Yep, I'm on the yellow team.
Alright. That's what I thought. Oh, I died.
Oh, well, that's actually a pretty good sniping spot for some reason. Ouch! Yep, nice kill on me. I'm too vulnerable.
I mean, you almost got me with those missiles, but I just sort of hugged the wall.
There we go. Oh crap, oh crap. Ink. Fill up faster, please. Oh yeah, as for the other anime I kind of think is one of my absolute favorites, it's also Yu Yu Hakusho.
Ah. You know, I've not really watched Yu Yu Hakusho. I know it's by the same author, right? As Hunter x Hunter?
Yep, same guy who made Hunter x Hunter.
But yeah, I think I tried watching like an episode or two, and I just wasn't feeling it, and then I just never went back to it. Maybe I should, though. I've been looking for anime to watch lately.
Oh yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's really good. Especially if you like, action animes like Dragon Ball and such.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm necessarily much for, like, action, but, like, if the plot's good, if the plot and the characters are good, then I'm usually in.
Ah, okay. Oh wow, somehow I got, like, first place on my team.
Nice.
Multiplayer maps modes updated. Yay.
Hi, Suhai in chat. Hello, welcome.
Yes, welcome, welcome. Oh, wow. Okay, now we have to watch through all this crap again?
Yep. It only makes you do this whenever, like, Salmon Run is changing.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Because, like, if it's just changing, like, ranked modes, then it doesn't make you sit through the whole thing.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, who would you say are your favorite Splatoon characters?
Splatoon characters? I mean, I like Marina because she's super cute. That's pretty much it. That's it. That's my opinion. I haven't really played Splatoon 1 like at all. Even though I've watched some other people play it, so I really didn't get to know like Callie or Marie that much. But, you know, I think all of them have cute designs, like the shopkeepers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Marina. Wow. Alright, so should we do some Salmon Run?
Yep. Yep, let's go ahead. Oh wow, we're about an hour into the stream already.
Yeah, well, we were waiting for an hour for Salmon Run to open, so I hope that's how time works.
Yep, I hope so.
And within that time, we only got to play like 3 games together.
Yep, 3 games together. And I just kept getting killed. Alright.
So I'll let you create a room, because I still don't know if my Switch will let me do things.
Alright, let's see if we can... Oh wait, I have to do that for the Nintendo Switch app. Oh, that's stupid. Okay. Alright, we'll join a work clan. Oh, I was trying to select the other mode that lets you pick your friends to invite for games, but apparently you have to do that through the Switch Online app.
I mean, if you're worried about other people joining, you can just do like, I think you can set a password or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I made the game.
We can do that.
Oh wow, someone already joined.
Let's see, I'm not seeing it pop up. La 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 la. La 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 la. It's not opening. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I'm already in the game now.
Wait, did you do online lounge or with friends?
Online lounge.
Oh, I've never used that before. I have no idea how it works. Well.
Oh wait, can I?
I'll do my own game.
Yeah, sorry about that. Holy crap, it's the big salmon.
Wait, which big salmon?
The one that kind of swims on the ground and tries to eat you.
The eel?
Yeah,
or the Moz?
Yeah, the one that swims.
The shark?
Yeah, the shark kind of dude that swims on the ground and tries to eat you.
I mean, they all sort of do that, so I don't know which one.
The one that kind of looks like an actual salmon.
It's just like run with the regular enemies?
Oh no, it's the... How do I describe it? There's usually like a circle that appears under you, and if you stay under that circle, the guy jumps up and tries to eat you.
Okay, the shark one, yeah.
Yep, the shark one.
His name's Moz, like Jaws.
Yep, Moz.
But Jaws is probably copyrighted.
Yeah, we don't want to get Universal Pictures angry today. Wow, we already met our quota. Holy crap.
Nice. Yeah, the shark is called Moz Pineapple.
Oh wow, I'm the roller now.
Nice. I envy you. I am currently using a splatling.
Ah, okay, neat.
I don't hate splatlings, but I don't know how to use them very well.
Oh crap. Alright, let's go ahead and get... Oh crap, I'm too low on ink. Dude. Oh wow, there's an egg over here that I did not totally get. Oh crap, it's the sniper, apparently. Oh, nice. Good job, team. Good job, team. Good hustle.
Yeah, the online lounge is only if you're not, like, if you need to use the Nintendo voice chat,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
So otherwise you can just join a game with your friends.
Oh yeah, I could probably also have made a private game from Salmon Run, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So I was like spamming the button, and I'm like, it's not happening. Ah.
Hey buddy, how's it going, Mr. Trash Can Heads?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are there so many scrappers? Get out of here. There's a lot going on. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're not all dead.
Okay.
We still have a chance.
Oh god, I'm using the bucket now on the final wave.
Yay.
Oh, it's that freaking eel.
There's no way we're making it through. There's no way we're making it. We're so low on eggs.
Oh crap, the rain. Alright, let's go through here.
Oh my god, we made it barely.
Okay, we need a few more eggs. Okay, this rain has got to stop.
Okay. Ling's a roller now.
Oh crap. Go for the eggs, go for the eggs. Just need that one.
You're also on the third round now?
Yep, I'm on the third round. One more and we made our quota. Yes, quota's made. Get out of here, Jaws. Malls. Wow, you really don't. There we go. 13 out of 8. Out of 8, nice. Now you've just gotta survive. Survive, team. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final wave clear. Yes. Well done, that's the last of them. Now get back to the boat. All free wave clear.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at your stream.
Yikes.
Wow, you got like a freaking eel there, and you got malls there. Holy crap.
Alright, cool. We're just gonna, Yup. I'm just gonna, like, run. I'll put the rest of the eggs in. I'm running. Okay, I don't think that's gonna work. Okay.
Okay.
Oh. There we go. Put the eggs. There we go.
Oh, hello,
2,
Pip, on
1.
my screen.
Hey, Pip Malice. I thought this was supposed to be done with 2. You would think so, based on how our collab went.
Ah, yeah, I guess so, huh?
But yeah, believe it or not, Splatoon is usually played in a team of 4. Okay, so this time,
Yep.
you go to the friends, right?
Yep, I'm in there. And the password is...
And then you just...
Yep. I made the game already. It's a 4779.
Hold up, it's still saying I can't join you. You went through the with friends tab, right?
Oh, I went for the private game, actually.
Oh, I don't know how that works. Here, I'll open online lounge. Eh? Is it? I don't know if I can show this. Let me. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll just go ahead and...
Yeah, it's easier to just use the friend tab. Oh god, it's making me read terms and conditions now.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Okay, I'll go ahead and start again.
Yeah, if you go to with friends and then up at the top it says create a room with Y.
Okay.
So that just means that any of your friends can join. So unless 3 of your other friends just happen to join, it should be good. Or you can set I think you can set a code. But...
Okay, create a room. Okay, why? Alright, I'll go ahead and set it. Is it possible to do this with only like 2 people?
Oh no, it'll let you once everyone's in, you can recruit random people.
Okay, okay. I'll go ahead and set a password then. And I'll just read it out loud. 4779.
Gotcha.
Do. And the game has been made.
It is it's 4 digits, right?
Yep, 4 digits. 4.
I only heard 779.
Yeah, 4779.
Gotcha.
Yay for Discord breakups.
Yeah. We've been having a few of those this stream. It's not too bad though.
Yeah.
Alright, and now that we're both in, you just do, I think it's like ZL or something, whatever's on screen, to recruit more people.
Okay. Oh, nice.
And there we go.
Yep, let's begin.
Yay.
After only like 3 or 4 games together.
I wonder what like difficulty level it's gonna choose.
Probably shouldn't be too high since I'm not that high ranked. And I got the bucket and Pip has the...
Looks like we're going...
Oh, this might be the special.
We're going down here. Whee! I've got the Hydra spotling. Is this a Hydra? I think it's the Hydra.
Yep. I just got the bucket. Oh crap, it's the eel. I hate the eel.
I've got the range. I can hit him in the butt.
Ah! Oh, way to knock me in the freaking pit. Thank you.
Alright, we're all good. That's a steel eel. Dead.
There we go. Get the eggs. The egg.
Yeah. Ah!
Hey, get back. Get back. You don't know me like that.
Yeah. They really do get all up in your business.
Yeah. I mean, social distance is a fake for a reason, folks.
Yeah, the one scrapper just like Kabe dawned me against the basket. I'm like, hello.
Right.
Alright. Where's all the bosses? There's one.
Oh, this one just had a freaking nuke.
Nice.
Oh crap, one has the freaking laser.
Yep. Oh, I'm dead.
Okay, buddy, I'm gonna need you to stop that nonsense. Oh crap, I'm getting swarmed. Ouch. Knock me into the
I'm
pit.
sure if you politely ask. I'm sure if you politely ask, then he'll stop.
Yeah, usually, having manners usually helps. I got you, buddy. Even though they kind of just shot his freaking laser at me. Oh, I got the roller now.
Nice. I'm jealous. Well, I have dualies right now, so I'm not complaining. I like dualies.
Ah, no problem, no problem.
Where's they at?
Yep, they're at the
we got
bottom.
A stinger down there.
Okay, buddy. Oh, nice.
Please die. Thank you.
Oh!
Okay. I almost cartwheeled into the water.
I fell right. Casquete. Kudasai. Oh, wow, he just left
Where
me.
you at?
I'm at the bottom.
Hold up. Okay, I'll go find you in just a second if you're not already revived.
Okay, I got revived.
Looks like you're good.
Yay.
Alright.
Nice save, pal. Thanks for the save. I appreciate it. There we go.
Okay. Oh. Let me go take care of this fly fish. There we go.
There we go. 3 more, then we reach our quota.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, our quota's only 10, so I'm dead.
Oh, crap. Bad time.
Oh no! Oh jeez!
Okay, Mr. Fly Fish, I'm gonna need you to
Alright.
play some back.
Alright.
Oh, wow, wait a
Coming all the way
minute.
up to the top.
Up.
Everybody to the top. Everybody to the top. We just gotta get them eggs.
Holy crap, okay.
Alright, everybody grab an egg.
Wow, crap.
Basket.
Whoops.
Aw.
Damn it.
We're close.
We were close. That ale kind of wrecked us. When lobbing balls.
Alright, next time.
Next time, indeed. Oh wow, did that just lower my percentage?
I got 69 points this round.
Nice.
Noise.
Alright then, recruiting more members.
Yeah.
Oh, how long do you usually stream for, Pip?
It kind of depends. Like, if I'm just doing like a solo stream, especially if it's like Duolingo or something, I go like 1 hour. For gaming, it's usually like 2.5.
Ah, okay. Oh, that seems like decent times.
Yeah, so I mean, if you want to keep going like till 9 or 9:30, I think that should be a reasonable amount for the stream.
Oh, okay. I usually kind of go for 2 to 3 hours on my stream most of the time. Mostly because I don't live alone and I barely get that much privacy.
Yeah, I just don't have the energy to do more than like a couple hours at a time.
Ah, okay.
I
Alright.
say that, but I have done like 11 hours in one day, but that's on special occasions.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I think the longest I ever did a stream would have to be at least about 9 hours, actually. And that was during an endurance stream, actually.
Yeah, I think that the 11 hours, so I did like a Christmas thing, and I did one for Valentine's. But it was broken up into parts. So like I took like an hour break in between streams. So each individual part was only like 4 hours.
Oh wow, I'm surprised that actually made it. The basketball.
Oh yeah, was that your bomb?
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, let me go ahead. Oh, come on. Back off, please. Social distance. Okay, thank you.
Alright, we are good on eggs. Although we can always get more eggs.
Yep, 14 out of 9. Oh,
And
Yeah, I got a laser for you too. That was me, by the way.
nice. Nice. Alright. Got me doolies.
And I got the bucket. Mr. Bucket. Oh, you remember that game, Mr. Bucket, where you put balls inside that bucket's mouth? That's what this weapon reminds me of.
I don't know if I know what you're talking about. Like, it sounds kind of familiar. I don't think I do.
Oh yeah, it's a pretty old game, so it would be understandable if you didn't know it. But it basically just involves a bucket that walks around the screen, and you have to put balls inside the bucket, and the bucket just spits out the balls.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, good thing I have.
Okay. No. Ah! I got chomped by the eel.
Yeah. Oh crap, the frickin'...
Everybody, stay alive. Oh,
Survive.
no. Uh-oh.
It's like playing Left 4 Dead. Except harder. Ouch.
Oh!
Ouch. Itayo. Oof. Oh wow, we got free eggs. Oh wait, we only had 3 people?
Oh, I guess we had a disconnect, maybe?
Yeah, looks like it. And there goes my rank again.
Whack.
Very whack. Alright, let's try again.
Alright, this time's for realsies. This one's the one.
For realsies.
For all the beans.
Gotta get all the beanies. Play for
I don't
keep.
know why we're specifically competing for beans, but it just seemed like the best option. Pink ink. Pink ink. That's what to say, pink ink.
Oh, what's going on?
Did I lose Terence again? Oh. You with me?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Can chat hear me?
Probably. Well, at least my chat. I don't know about your chat, if you're still streaming.
Oh, my stream died a while ago.
Yeah.
It's just recording.
Nice. Alright, steel yield down.
Do. There we go. Not too bad. Oh, I'm the roller again. I didn't
I'm
notice.
gonna kill this umbrella guy. I always forget what he's called.
Oh, we have the bomb guy over here too.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't think it's a good time to try to take him on with the roller.
Hey. Oh, steel eel. Oh, he pushed me in the water.
Okay, I killed him.
Oh, yeah, Dragon, that's because he said a password for it.
Yeah, it's a password. There you go. Ouch.
Alright, wave 1 is good.
Yep, wave 2 begin. Oh yeah, I'm just looking for my Discord settings.
Gotcha.
Okay, noise reduction turned off.
Thanks, Foot Mellis. I think Umbrella Guy is the official term. Yeah, me too.
Yep. Alright, back to the...
Rain Fella. Cloud Shooter.
I like how I'm constantly...
Yeah, those sound right. I'm sure it's one of those.
Hey, Eel, how's it going?
The thing is, like, I hardly ever die to the rain. Which, I say that, and now I'm gonna die immediately to the rain. But, like, I don't... Like, you get to see the boss's names when you die, right?
Yep.
So then if I don't die to that boss, then I never find out its name.
Yep, quite a contradiction.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, how's it going, Bomb Boy? Yeah, I like how I'm always just making up nicknames for bosses. That's what I always do. Ouch. Thanks, Steelhead.
Umbrella Guy, you're going down. Or not.
Okay.
Got to save Terence, and there we go.
Yay. Arigato.
Oh, it's the heavy splatling, not the Hydra. Gotcha. Terence might still be messing with his Discord settings.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done.
Alright, what are we... What fresh hell awaits us this wave? Yeah.
Oh, I got the dollies now.
There we go.
Nice. Oh, this is wave 3. Okay. Die, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for dying. I appreciate you.
I mean, I think I know all the other boss names. We got Moz, there's Steel Eel, there's Steelhead, there's, Scrapper.
Oh crap, the eel. It's back.
Tower Friend Buddy.
No, no, you're not getting me.
And,
Yep.
and Steel Eel, and, Flyfish, and Steel Eel.
And Steel Eel, and Steel Eel, and Steel Eel.
Oh, now we're all dead. Awesome. That's true, it would be too easy if I had the roller.
Oh crap, okay.
Indeed.
No kidding. And we made our quota too.
Ow, wow, 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 wow.
That's unfortunate.
Terence, are you still there?
Yep, I'm still
in
here.
the call. But I'm not hearing anything if you're
Okay.
talking.
Oh crap. Huh. Let me try to reconnect then. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Some mini M&Ms. Because I went to the store earlier and I got myself some mini M&Ms. Oh, hello.
Hello. Okay, do I sound better?
Yep, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yum, yum, yum.
Do.
Sorry about the crunchies. I took a little M&M
Terence
break.
is dead. Next person.
This just becomes like Pip's gauntlet.
Yep.
Where like,
Yep, just a massive
like
gauntlet of tips.
yeah. I just invite every VTuber to ever exist. And as soon as you lose a game, you're banned from my stream.
Oh, that would be mean.
Yeah, sounds like a terrible idea. Could be really funny though.
Yeah, funny and a terrible idea. I mean, I doubt anyone would be your friend after that.
Yep.
Die, please. Thank you. Hey, hey, get back off, you little guy. Oh, Dragon, if you do want to join, the password is, 4779.
Yep. Yuppers. Oh! I'm alive, I'm alive. We're good.
Do.
I just saw like 5 bombs go flying in there.
Come on, die. Oh, crap, the eel. Ah, Maul's got me. I got mauled by Mauls.
Oops. That's rough. I see y'all are struggling a little over here. Let me get you back up.
Thank you.
Oh.
Die, please. Oh, crap. Ow. The stinger got me now.
Alright, well, good news is we're good on eggs.
Yep, I'm gonna try to get back to the field while is kinda nuts. We're good on eggs, so that's all good.
Coming, I'm coming. There we go.
Thank you.
Woo!
Almost one of
For some
my.
reason I thought that was the third, I thought that was the third round, but it wasn't.
Wave 2.
That was only the first round. What am I talking about?
Well, I've been getting really freaking lucky with the roller now.
Nice. I've only gotten the roller like twice this whole time. I almost threw myself into the water for no reason.
Yep. Oh.
So it's looking real promising.
Yep. The promise is here. Hey, umbrella guy, how's it going? Time to commit for once. To the team. Oh wow, the missiles. Do.
Okay.
Now I'm kind of wondering how to kill this guy with roller. There you go, bud.
Well, I think you have the flings, so if you do the jump flick, it should be able to reach.
Oh, okay. Good to know. There we go.
Alright.
That guy's done. Come on, one more, then we got our quota. Stay alive,
My
folks.
friend over here has an egg, but I don't think they realize they have an egg. Okay. And now we just stay alive.
Ah,
Please.
the bomb got me.
We got one down.
I got an egg, though. Thank you.
Oh.
We cleared wave
Didn't really
2,
get to
though.
put it in, but that's oh, and we all died after the round ended.
Yes.
Good timing.
Oh, wow, I'm surprised they actually do that.
A special edition, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, welcome on Pip's side, special edition. Hope you're doing well today.
Rain boy,
Ow.
you're going down.
Thank you. Thanks for reviving me. Okay, at least these giant eel dudes are kind of easy enough. There we go, nice.
And up. And up.
Well, hey, Moles, how's it going? Die, Paul. Thank you.
I'm dead.
Oh crap,
I'm
this guy's
dead.
chasing me. Okay, a little too many bosses
Are we
here.
talking red switch being banned from everything again. I'm like using too many mods or something.
Okay, go ahead. Two more. Oh crap. Ow, I'm dead.
Right,
Survive until we get the one last egg. Thank you.
Alright, eggs in.
Alright, now we just gotta survive. Ah! I'm dead.
Alright, I'm just running. Running for my life.
Running for your life. Oh, nice. Nice save.
Yeah, we did it. We beat a round.
We beat a round. Nice.
Yeah.
Yay for survival skills.
Nice.
And me being a lamb.
Yep, Red's a pirate.
Yep, pirate.
Yar, matey. I pirate me games all the time.
Yeah, what if all internet pirates are required to talk like that?
Oh, that would be funny, actually.
You just like go into like, I don't know, Reddit or something, and just literally everyone types in like really cheesy pirate speech.
Right.
I'm sure that kind of Reddit already exists.
Yeah, and then they changed their Reddit icon with a pirate hat on. Just sipping some rum and stuff. That would be the funniest crap ever.
Red says, One Piece wouldn't be my favorite anime if I didn't travel the 7 seas. You got me there. Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You know what, Pip? I think I still did not get the roller in that round. Whack.
Oh, wow.
Pineapple says you sounded kind of like Wario. Can you give us a Wario?
Wario.
Have a rotten day.
That's pretty good. Like that, yeah.
Yep, thank you.
Only one I can do is Yoshi.
Okay, jumps. Oh yeah, this guy was always annoying.
Squash, squish, squash.
And yes, Dragon did join us.
I see a dragon.
Yep.
Hey, look at that, I've got the roller this time.
Yeah, take that piece of crap. Yep, Pip finally got her favorite weapon. I just got my dualies.
Yeah.
Which are kind of my favorite weapon in Splatoon just because of the roll.
Oh, come on, that should have gone in. Luckily, we don't even need that many eggs this round.
Yeah. That's true. Ow!
I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this
Stupid fly
stinger.
fish. Okay, we got a sniper and a fly fish to deal with, folks.
There we go. Woo.
And we made our quota.
Kind of a pain taking care of these with the roller because you have to do one shot for every layer of the stinger.
Oh yeah, I agree. Ouch! Wow, get killed by a regular enemy, T. Way to embarrass yourself.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a mood.
Thanks, Dragon.
Ah, I didn't get that last one in.
Oh, now I got the paint bucket, which I'm really horrible with. Also, I'm kind of hoping that the recording doesn't come off as scuffed as these encoder issues.
Well, at least I think that things are going through pretty smoothly on my stream, hopefully.
Yep, hopefully.
So if nothing else, we've still got that.
Oh crap, oh crap. You and your frickin'... Oh wow, I got... Wow, that thing just reported me right in the middle, and then I just got killed by a chump.
Hello.
Thank you.
Whee!
Gotta get my worth. Okay, one more egg and we're almost good, folks. Keep the momentum going. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Alright, we are all good on eggs.
Yay. Yep, 10 out of 8 now.
Nice.
This energy is strong with us.
Yeah. I'm almost trying to, like, double the goal. That's my secret goal in every round, is to get twice the number of eggs.
Yep, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all survived, too.
One more round to go. Nice.
Oh, I got the Gatling gun now. Okay.
Everything's smooth. Thank you, Pip. Smooth like butter.
Move like butter. Oh, hey, how's it going, buddy?
Well, that's assuming that it's, like, melted butter. Because, like, I mean, just straight up butter.
Ah, yeah.
Sort of rigid. But, we're just gonna assume that that butter's been softened up a little.
Yep. Oh, so you prefer melted butter on your toast as well?
I mean, yeah, I would say, compared to just, like, straight up butter. I mean, if the toast is hot, right, it'll melt on its own, so you don't really have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we got a moles and an eel coming at us. Steel eel. Right into home base.
Come back up here.
Alright, nice kill, nice kill.
And remember that this is the third round, so it's all good to use your specials.
Oh, okay. Die, 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 please.
Up.
Please die, please. Oh yeah, I almost never use my specials.
Yeah, I sometimes forget. Sometimes I just forget what round I'm on, and then it's like, oh, we're already done.
Okay, just gotta survive. Okay, we managed to clear.
Oh god, I ended up being the last person alive.
Yay, so survival. Thanks for the carry, Pip.
Yeah.
Let's see, you harvest 37 gold eggs. This time, nice haul. Now that's the type of performance I'm looking for if you have a bright future.
Thank you, Mr. Grizz.
Yep, thank you. Oh, by the way, this is probably going to be nothing but Salmon Run.
Yeah, it seems to be the mode that's working the best for us, so...
Yeah.
I see no reason to not stick with it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Pip, what did you have for dinner today? If you had dinner.
I have not had dinner yet. So after I did my stream this morning, like at 9 a.m., right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I went back to sleep. And then I finally, like, sort of, like, woke up and got out of bed around, like, 2 p.m. And when I went out and got myself some lunch. I just bought, like a microwavable meal at Walmart. And then, yeah, that's pretty much all I've eaten.
Ah, okay, okay.
But that was like only 2 or 3 hours ago, so I'm still good.
Oh, that's good at least.
No idea what we're doing for dinner though. Hopefully my roommates will make something. I cannot cook to save my life, so.
Understandable. I'm not too good of a cook either. At least when it comes to homemade stuff. When it comes to stuff that I put in the fridge or the freezer, I can cook those pretty well.
Yeah, like I can do pre-made meals. That's no problem.
There we go. Oh, I got you, dragon.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna grab an egg and be on my way. There we go.
Okay, missile guy, I'm gonna need you to stop shooting your missiles, please. Okay, meet our quota, so it's all good.
There are a lot of fly fish out here.
Oh yeah, definitely. Way too much of the flies.
Pesky like flies too.
Oh, too low on ink.
Well, we're good on eggs. Oh,
Just gotta survive, folks. Wave 1 clear, nice.
nice, nice, nice. Oh no!
Oh, now we have the
Ooh, a sub
splunker.
sandwich. I could go for a sandwich.
Ah, yeah, that sounds good, actually.
I love me a good sandwich.
As for me, of
Oh,
course.
we're doing the Salmon Mode.
Oh god, okay, that sounds brutal. Well,
I
especially.
think the best thing to do here is probably just everybody groups up and we just continuously attack everything that comes at us.
Yep, sounds good.
Alright, they're coming from the other side now.
Okie dokie. Going to the other side. Oh, what? Oh, wait, why do I have these flies? Hey, buddy, how's it going?
Yeah, whenever you have the flies flying around you, it means that everyone's gonna target you.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yep. So we pretty much just have to protect that person and try not to die ourselves.
Yep, sounds like a plan.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yes, that's...
But luckily we have a roller, which is me, so
Yep.
I can just sort of mow down all the enemies.
Yep, sounds good. Oh, of course I have my special, of course, that I keep forgetting to use.
It's alright. We don't have to use them yet. We've still got another round after this. Well, look at all those eggs. Nice, nice,
Nice,
nice.
19 out of 8. Overachieving.
Yep. That's the only way I know how to be.
Oh, now I have the roller. Okay, nice.
Nice, nice.
Final wave starts.
Alright, where are we going? Over there?
Yep, seems like over
Wait,
here.
where? Yeah? I don't see
Holy
any enemies.
crap!
Oh, there they are. There they are.
There we go. Okay, that was bad. Like right on the dudes too. Thank you.
Yay. Oh,
Yes.
I left without grabbing an egg. Alright, bye.
Okay. Okay, I grabbed an egg now. Turning it back to base. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh crap, here's you again. Oh crap, the
Okay,
stinger.
Alright.
Okay, one more egg. Just gotta survive. Two more, I mean.
Yep, if we can just kill one of these bosses. There we go.
There we go. Now we just gotta survive.
Problem.
Yay.
Yep.
And that's always easier said than done in round 3.
Yeah. Alright, where are y'all at?
I'm at the
I'm
base.
gonna try to save you from up here.
There we go. Final wave cleared and we're all survived.
Nice, nice.
Yay. Wait, were you just teabagging the base?
Meat and cheese. What are we talking about? With, only meat and cheese can be allowed on a sandwich. Kind of basic. I'd say, as far as like, I usually at least try to get some vegetables in my meal, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'd go for like some kind of meat, some kind of bread, or like noodles, and then, you know, some kind of vegetable.
Yep.
Even though I am kind of a picky eater, so really I only like I'll have like some lettuce, some tomatoes, some pickles. That's pretty much all I'll put on a sandwich.
Oh, yeah. For me, it's just, meat, cheese, and some condiments, and I'm good to go.
So, yeah, and that's another reason that I don't really, like cook myself a whole lot, because, like, for example, if you want to have, like, a sandwich that has, like, you know, meat and cheese, but then also have, like, vegetables in it, you have to have fresh vegetables in the house, which means you also have to cut the vegetables, like, if it's a tomato. That's just, like, that's so much work for a little Sammy.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
Seems like you're just coming over here for now, so.
Oh, you got an
that
egg,
makes it
dude. You
easy.
should turn it in.
Oh. Deal. And the stinger.
There we go.
Down.
There we
Very
go.
nice. Easy peasy.
Yep, easy peasy. Oh, yeah, that's for one I had for dinner. I had a Burger King.
Ah, nice. What'd you have? Just like a burger?
It was actually one of those melts that they brought back, where they have the sourdough bread.
Ah. Yeah, I can't say that I really have Burger King very much. I'd say, like, my go-to, like, fast food is either, like, Arby's, Wendy's, Subway.
Ah, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, I like those too. Although, Subway is kind of far from where I live.
Yeah, I like Subway. Even though I have worked at a Subway before, and you would think that would make me hate Subway, but I still like Subway.
Ah, nice. That's actually good. Oh, I got dualies.
Even though it sucked working there. I would never do it again.
Oh, how bad was it?
Down.
Oh, how...
I mean, you know, it's fast food service, but also just my manager was not great.
Understandable.
I pretty much worked alone for like my entire shift. Like nobody else in the store.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That's definitely a problem in fast food joints.
Yeah.
There we go.
Looks like people are talking about their favorite fast food places in the comments. Nice, nice, nice.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
can't really read much of them right now.
Oh yeah, it's a bit of a fun fact for you folks. I am using gyro controls.
Oh yeah, same. Yeah, the thing is, I spent so long playing Wii games as a kid, so like playing with motion controls is like feels more natural to me.
Oh yeah, definitely. I grew up having a Wii too. And I think one of my first Wii games was Wii Sports, like everyone else had. It literally came with the freaking console.
Yeah, I played a lot of Wii Sports, I played a lot of Mario Kart. What else? I had a lot of just like really obscure games, like the My Sims series.
Oh yeah, I remember those series. Those are really good.
Yeah, those are fun. Although they were really janky at times.
Ah, okay, okay.
Like for example, so like a lot of the My Sims games have like a, like a lot of customization options for your characters. You know, you can give them a bunch of outfits and unlock stuff and right. But the outfit selection menu, it took about 30 seconds to load each option when you like hit the next option button to try on different outfits.
Oh wow, that
So you
sounds
go
bad.
into like, yeah, you'd go into the outfit selection, and then you like hit next, and then you wait for like 30 seconds, and then you can see the outfit, and then you hit next, and then you wait for 30 seconds. Which sucks though, because the outfits were actually really good. Like they had good designs.
Ouch. Yeah.
Ooh, we're dead.
Too many bosses came and
We
we
had a disconnect. I hope it doesn't count it against us for having a disconnect.
Yep, I hope not.
Panda Express. I don't like Panda Express that much.
Oh,
I don't know, like I've had their food a couple of times, and it didn't do it for me.
Oh, I never had Panda Express before.
Just go to really cheap, like, Chinese food, I guess?
Yeah.
Like, I'll usually get, like, the sweet and sour chicken, or, like, an orange chicken, but it's... I don't know, it makes me queasy a little bit.
Oh yeah, understandable. In my case, I always get like the General Tso chicken or the one of the lo mings. Mostly because the noodles are really good, and the chicken sometimes does end up coming out good. I also...
Yeah, I usually go for, like, a fried rice. And just, some kind of chicken. At most, like, Chinese places.
Ah, okay. Like, what kind of fried rice do you usually get?
I don't know, just whatever the default is. If it's got, like, peas and carrots in it, maybe some onions. So that's pretty much what I like.
Ah, okay, okay. As for me, when I usually have to go with whatever has the meat. Also, I hate this freaking rail.
I definitely like... I can't eat, like, a whole lot at a time, but I do like to have meat with, like, most of my meals. Like, if I have a meal that doesn't have meat in it, like like say just like a grilled cheese, for example, right?
Uh-huh.
Like that can be considered a meal, but I'll still feel like something's missing if I don't have some kind of meat in it.
Yeah, true, for me.
It's quite possibly an American thing. I feel like as Americans we probably eat way too much meat.
Yeah. Like, you can't be American unless you eat meat now.
America.
America! Fuck yeah! Gotta eat all the motherfucking meat now.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if Arby's would...
Nasi goreng.
Now that I...
All I know is that nasi goreng means fried rice. I don't know if it specifically is talking about like an Indonesian style fried rice, but it just means fried rice, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I've been studying Indonesian. Alright, what are we doing? Okay, fly fish over there.
Yep.
Steel eel coming up to play.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? Wow, how did that not make it? Okay. Yeah, I see you. I see you. You want to be cheap. I see. Stupid fry fish. Okay, thanks, God.
Alright, got the fly fish.
Nice, nice.
Oh, and there's another fly fish.
Well, they really like giving that. Like making us fight those dudes.
Yeah, they're probably my least favorite enemy, to be honest. They're such a pain.
Oh, crap. Ow. Stinger. Save the boy.
Let's get this fish.
Thanks, Dragon. I'm gonna make me a shortcut.
Let's just meet up back at the base.
Yep, sounds good. Alright, turn my egg in.
Alright, Umbrella Man.
There we go. Oh crap, it's raining. Wave 2 cleared.
Do some flips. Whee! Oh, Pip Malice, you grew up on Indonesian food. Nice.
I've never had Indonesian food.
I don't know if I've ever actually had... Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Indonesian food.
Yeah.
It's not really a large demographic where I live.
Yeah, my city's mostly poor. And by poor, I mean we kind of don't really have that many restaurants and stuff. Shops. We don't even have a freaking Sonic's here.
You said you do have a Sonic or you don't?
We don't.
Oh, it's tragic. Love me a good, like, what is it? Cherry limeade?
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna camp right here at the base because I'm too scared of dying and being separated. Okay, we got our quota. Ow. Well, I say that and I die anyway.
Okay, you can't be a Canadian unless you chug maple syrup.
Thank you. Ten, 9, 8. Survive, survive. Survive. All
Yeah, I'm just
costs.
gonna run. I'm just running. Goodbye! Oh, I'm the only one alive! Ah!
Final wave clear.
Alright.
Yeah.
Revives for everyone. Yay!
Victory is ours.
Alright, should we keep going?
Yep, we can keep going till about 9:30.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
Okay. Also getting really close to that orange or reddish kind of egg, too.
Hmm? Oh, yeah. The little, like, prizes.
Yep, the prizes.
Yeah, I think that I've gotten, like, all of the types of Salmon Run, like, gear that you can get at this point.
Nice.
I just forget about that. I'm just sort of like, I'm just here for just for the fun.
Yeah, understandable.
Pineapple, you've put maple syrup in your coffee once. That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Huh. I never...
I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but you know, I would try it.
That actually sounds interesting. I may actually try that next time I drink coffee. Not that I drink coffee myself. When it comes to beverages, I'm mostly a juice kind of guy, a cola kind of guy, and tea.
What's your favorite kind of tea?
The tea that I usually drink is the bottled ones that we buy from the store, the Lipton brands.
Just like a regular sweet tea or something, or an unsweet tea.
Kind of just regular tea. But I usually drink like...
Unsweet.
Yep. Very unsweet. But I'm not too...
I try so hard to, I try so hard to not talk too much about like where I live, but my reaction probably says a lot.
Take that, Malls. But as far as the other teas go, I'm not too picky about them. But I usually get like one of the pre-made ones that come in bottles and such.
Yeah, as far as hot tea, I usually just go for like a regular green tea with some honey and a little bit of sugar.
Ah, okay.
Whee! Red, you're a coffee addict? Interesting.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, I think my roommates drink coffee like every day. I'm just... I don't know, once in a while they'll be like going to Starbucks, they'll be like, do you want anything? I'm like, I don't know, give me like the least coffee-ish coffee that exists. Like, it's just essentially like a milkshake with like a drop of coffee in it.
Ah, okay. Although, I don't think I ever had coffee from Starbucks once, actually. Yay for being a boomer, I guess.
Yeah, I literally only get it if, like, somebody invites me or buys me one.
Yeah, understandable. Thank
Alright, these flyfish are being a pain.
Oh, yeah. Oh, of course.
God, there are 3 flyfish. That is too much.
Way too much. Okay, I got rid of one of them. With my special.
I got the other one. Trying to save Dragon over here. Come on, get your egg in. Just start bringing eggs. You don't have to guard the eggs. Just grab the eggs. We can always get more eggs.
Yep.
Let's get those eggs.
Come on. There we go. Barely made our quota.
Nice.
Just gotta survive. We all survived. Nice. Also, I like how I have blue ink on my stream, and you have on my side, and you have like pink ink on your side.
Oh. Really? I didn't know that happened. Huh. Oh, we're going to the lower map.
Oh, okay, okay. Lower maps.
I see, Pit Malice, so you drink your coffee sweet, but your tea is plain. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, that sounds interesting.
I don't know, my tastes in food are like equivalent to like a 5-year-old, so I'm just like, put sugar in everything, take out the onions and peppers.
Yeah. Just don't put more...
Although I've been getting better. I used to not eat onions like at all, but I will eat the onions if they are sauteed.
Ah, yeah, salt.
But not raw.
Yeah, sauteed onions are pretty good. Okay, Stinger, you're gonna have to... chill, buddy.
Oh jeez, it's getting really busy up in here.
Too busy. Ow.
I can't do anything about this steelhead with a bucket. Ah!
Yeah.
Okay, I survived. Oh, hello.
Thank you. Oh, it's Umbrella Boy here.
Umbrella boy!
Okay, Mr. Steelhead's kind of annoying, actually.
Yeah, I can't do much with the bucket. Don't have great range.
Okay, quota's there. Just gotta survive.
Right, oh no, we're gonna die. Okay.
Thank God, thank God.
That was so close.
Really close. Ooh. Nice carry. Jim carry.
Pip's talking about green tea. Badly brewed green tea is too bitter. Yeah, I just put honey and sugar in my tea regardless, because I'm American and Americans don't know shit about tea.
Yes. We don't know a goddamn thing about tea.
Like, yeah, I'm just sort of like, heat up some water, put it in a mug, stick a bag in, wait a little while. Sometimes I'll just forget about it, and then I come back to it, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably still drinkable.
Ah, yeah. Oh, hello, Lucy.
Special editions out here talking about water hoses.
Water hoses.
Alright.
Oh, that
I
sounds...
typically avoid drinking just like straight up tap water. Like, I'll at least put it through a filter.
Oh, yeah, as far as water goes, I drink bottled water. And if I really get desperate, you could also be crazy and try to drink water from your sink.
Tap water is... ugh. I guess it kind of depends on where you live, though.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, where's the fly fish? There it is. Get over here, coward.
Yeah, no sniping. Sniper, no sniping. Oh, crap.
Oh, man.
Here we go. Hey, buddy, go.
Oh, there's another fly fish.
Up, steelhead's here too.
Ugh. Alright, where is everybody? I'll come help.
I'm at the base.
Alright. And dragon's coming up.
Fly fish,
Missiles.
missiles. Holy crap.
Damn, today is all about the fly fish, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I see some eggs over here. There's one more here if somebody wants it.
Okay, I was gonna go for it, but then the fly fish got me.
Okay, okay, we're good.
Okay, wave one. Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, now I got the splosher. Bucket.
And I have the splatling. Old bottled water poured into a glass cup. I thought you said for a second. I read that as tea, and I was like,
Yeah, it just makes water and
just
tea.
pouring cold water in your tea.
Well,
But no, yeah, I mean, I think glass makes things taste good. Just in general.
yeah.
Like, especially like sodas. Like, if you have like a nice Coca-Cola from a glass bottle, that's the good shit.
Ah, okay. Yep, definitely. Nothing like cold cola from glass, huh?
Yeah. But, what else? I mean, cans are okay, like just an aluminum can. They're alright. But I don't really like drinking from, like, a metal
Ow.
container.
Stupid chum.
Aside from that,
Thank you.
it's like it just tastes different.
I
We're good on eggs.
Yeah, I never really noticed a taste difference to when I drink things. I guess I just don't have a
Really?
sense of taste.
I mean, I don't know if I would go that far. But I think especially like if you drink from like a metal like water bottle or something, it just tastes sort of irony.
Ah, okay, okay. And I got a roller too. Final wave. Up, it's in the bigger area now. Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Just like Mario. Just like Mario. It's a me, Mario. That's my best Mario impression.
There we go. Pretty good.
Okay, the stingers I hate the most out of most of these
I didn't
enemies.
grab an egg. Ah!
Okay, I got an egg now. Okay.
Stingers can be pretty annoying. Alright, give me egg. Give me egg. Don't put me in the water. Ugh.
There we go. Nice job, Dragon. Nice job.
Thank God for invincibility frames.
Yes. Oh! Crap. Bomb. I got an egg, though. Just one more for our quota.
Alright, we just gotta kill one of these bosses over here. Oh,
Come
no,
on,
I'm
Dragon.
stuck. Ah!
Survive, survive. Survive and then revive.
Dragon! Dragon!
Dragon Coon.
Alright.
Now we just gotta survive.
Alright, let's get this. Oh, we're good on it. Okay, never mind.
4,
Just survive.
3, 2, 1. I like how it's...
Alright.
Yeah. Okay. Victory is ours. Sorry, Lucia. Ooh.
Special edition, yeah, it's like... Yeah, there's definitely the different senses affect how you perceive taste, probably. Like, I know that smell, especially, like, smell and taste are super closely linked. But yeah, probably also because I'm a picky eater. If I think something doesn't look good, then I'm probably not gonna like it, even if I attempt to eat it.
Yeah, true.
Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Yep, let's go ahead and start again. Dude. Oh, wow, I actually got one of the blue capsules now. Okay. Yay for progress.
Yee.
Oh, out of curiosity.
I don't even remember.
Yep. Oh, I was gonna ask, what are your favorite game genres?
Game genres. I mean, honestly, it's pretty much what I've played on my channel. Like, I don't know. I'm definitely a casual gamer. I like multiplayer games. And I like board games. So I like digital versions of board games as well. Otherwise, there's really a lot that I haven't played for myself. Because like I said, I didn't really have a computer until fairly recently.
Ah, okay.
So these days it's just sort of me like trying out random games and being like, do I like this? I don't know, let's try. I've watched a lot of like Let's Plays of games. So like I'm familiar with a lot of games that I haven't played, but that doesn't necessarily like equal like enjoying playing the game itself.
Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. As for me, I kind of am an RPG kind of guy most of the time. Mostly because I prefer games that have a little bit more depth to them than just simple action games or simple button mash kind of things.
Yeah, I think I definitely want to get more into like JRPGs or even just like visual novel style games, like more like plot sort of like plot-centric games. Also just because I want to try doing more like voice acting kind of stuff.
Ah, okay.
And so like with those sort of games you can sort of do your own voices, you know?
Oh, I get you.
Alright, we made it through the first round.
Yep. And other games also include games like Monster Hunter and Phantasy Star Online. Kind of action RPG, kind of MMOs. As well as platformers and such.
Yeah, I played a lot of platformers as a kid. Like one of the other games on Wii that I played a lot was Mario Galaxy.
Ah, Mario Galaxy.
So, you know, sort of a 3D platformer type stuff. And I also played a lot of Yoshi's Island. So more of a traditional 2D platformer.
Ah, that's actually pretty good, actually. Although, in my personal opinion, I did kind of... Unpopular opinion, I actually like Yoshi's Story, which is the somewhat sequel, a little bit better than Yoshi's Island, because it did have Baby Mario in it.
Yeah, I don't know, the thing with Yoshi's Island with Baby Mario is, like, it does the job of making me not want to get hit.
Yes.
Because I absolutely hate the crying noise, and then when the whatchamacallem, the, like, little flying guys take him away, I hated the sound that they make.
Ah, yeah, definitely.
But Malice asks any JRPGs that looked interesting. And I assume that's a question for both of us, because I don't really know a whole lot of games. So if you have any suggestions, that would be awesome.
Ah, I have a few. Although, I'm a little bit picky when it comes to my JRPGs most of the time. One of the really good ones I would probably recommend if you don't like turn-based ones would have to be the Mario RPGs.
Oh, like the Paper Mario?
Yep, Paper Mario's ones, as well as Super Mario RPG.
I've never actually played any of those for myself, but I've watched a little bit of gameplay.
Oh yeah, and the Mario and Luigi games too. Oh wow, we got 2 steelheads, holy crap.
Ew. I hate when they decide to spawn 2 of like the same enemy at the same place.
Yeah.
Like, how are we supposed to deal with that?
You're being a little too mean, game.
Yeah. The worst though, I think, is when steel eels overlap with each other, so you can't like shoot the end.
Wait, is there 3 of them
because
now?
It's
Oh god,
like,
there's 3 of them now.
by the other one. Oh my god.
Wow, whiffed the dude here. It's like insult to injury
Got
now.
Moz. Moz is down.
Yep, there's 3 of them.
Ew. I'm just gonna stay away from them, honestly. We should probably kill one though to get the eggs.
Yep, agreed.
We just need 1 egg. Oh no.
All we need is 1 egg.
Uh-oh.
And we failed.
Oh.
Okay, that
Just
was...
couldn't break that wall of steelheads.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody has suggested the Paper Mario 1000-Year Door.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I've
definitely.
heard that one's good.
Oh yeah, that's the one I've actually kind of beaten too. Well, I've beaten all of them. It's the ones I have not beaten would be Super Paper Mario. Origami King's really good though.
And I didn't even know there were that many Paper Marios.
Oh yeah, it's a really popular series. Until they started getting rid of the RPG elements in the games. So now they kind of have people a little bit divided, but there's still a handful of people that love the series. I'm still one of those people.
So what did they do instead? Is it more like platforming instead, or like
They kind of went with the stick.
how did they change it?
They kind of went with the sticker star approach to it, where they included the turn-based battles, but you don't get experience from them. And I think
Okay then.
every Paper Mario fan pretty much hates sticker star with a passion.
Yeah, Dragon said something about Sticker Star just now in chat. Alright, I'm gonna come grab an egg.
Come on, there we go.
Flip that one right over. Let me try that again. Flip.
Okay. Well, I like how your fingers went through the thing. Up, Steelhead's here.
The thing went through the thing.
Yeah.
Didn't know. Okay, and I just tossed a bomb while I was riding on the rail, and it went in.
Nice.
I did not think it was going in.
If only you had more.
We need
Ow.
3 eggs.
3
We
more
have an
eggs.
egg. Get it up to the top now.
I'm dead.
All right. Anybody else with the eggs?
Anyone else with the egg?
I think this might be
Not like
there
this.
might be lost cause here. Yep.
Yep. Wow, one more egg,
So he
too.
says hating Sticker Star is something all Nintendo fans can agree on.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? Oh, wow, that lowered me down quite a bit. Alright then, I think...
Yeah, I've been wanting to... I've been wanting to find like a... Oh, it is 9:30, isn't it?
Yep. Oh, how about one more game and then we can end stream?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, the last couple games sort of left a sour taste.
Yeah. We need proper closure.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I've been trying to think of like a game similar to like Danganronpa, to play on stream.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of a visual novel style. Something like that. Are you familiar with Danganronpa at all?
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of people talk about it, but I've never actually played the game myself, and I've also watched some footage on it. It kind of looked like a mix between like a first-person kind of exploration kind of game with a lot of plots about murders and such.
Yep, it's pretty much, it's a sort of a murder mystery game, with a fairly linear plot. And it's mostly sort of visual novel style where, you just talk to the characters and the plot advances, and then you walk around to investigate, and then you do a trial where you gotta do a bunch of, like, different kinds of mini games to, sort of like Ace Attorney-ish, to solve the mystery.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, if you haven't played it already, I'd highly suggest it. It's a good kind of game to go into like completely blind.
Ah, yeah, I also heard of the anime too.
Yeah, the anime. So I actually got into it through the anime, but I wouldn't recommend starting with the anime. Because like the anime is very like shortened. Because in the game it's a mystery game, right? So you get to walk around and like find all the clues for yourself and start to like form your own opinions, your own theories. Whereas in the anime they just sort of like show a little montage of the characters exploring, and then it's already time for the trial.
Ah, okay.
So you don't really get like the full picture of what's going on. But then there is Danganronpa did this thing where they made an anime based off of the first game, and then they did not make an anime based off of the second game.
Oh, that's strange.
And then then they decided that in order to sort of finish off the storyline of the first two games, they were just going to make an anime and not a game.
Ah, I see.
So if you ever wonder what the difference is between Danganronpa 3 and Danganronpa V3, Danganronpa 3 is the anime that they made that finishes out the plot from the first two games, and then Danganronpa V3 is a game that has nothing to do with either of those, sort of.
Ah, okay.
It's sort of its own thing.
Although I think my first Danganronpa game was actually the Trigger... What was it called? Ultra Despair Girls, actually. It was for the PS Vita.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, Ultra Despair Girls is... The plot's really good. I haven't played it myself, so I don't know how well it, controls. But I think it's at least a creative, sort of deviation from the formula for Danganronpa.
Come on. Oh, crap.
Uh-oh, we're all dead.
Oh, I'm the only one alive. Okay.
Who's alive?
I'm alive. Not for
I'm
long.
right here. Oh.
Ah, that sucked.
Who's my favorite Danganronpa character? Who is my favorite Danganronpa character? Wait, I gotta think about this for a second. Is it Komaeda or is it not Komaeda? Or is it Ibuki? Or is it Chiaki? Or is it Hajime? The answer is the entire cast from Danganronpa 2. Except Hyoko. Fuck Hyoko.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Okay. Yeah, I think maybe we should just take the wins that we got and just celebrate those victories.
Yeah, we should.
I should probably be going and try to find some dinner soon.
Yepper.
But yeah, this has been a fun collab despite some technical difficulties, but it's all good.
Yep, it's all good. I had a lot of fun with you too, Pip. Thank you for collabing with me today.
Hey.
Alright then, folks.
And then I hope you'll join us for the Gartic Phone later this week on Saturday.
Oh, sure, that's
We're just gonna be using the we're gonna be using the voice chat in Shoma's server. I think I saw you in that server already, so.
Yeah.
So if you're free and you want to join, feel free.
Sure. Alright then, folks, well, no one's on my side because the stream's already dead. For those of you who are...
might be watching the premiere.
Alright, this is a pre-recording right here, so for those of you who are watching the premiere, thank you for watching the premiere. And my next stream will pretty much be Metroid Dread, and I'll probably be doing that around Thursday or Sunday. We finally reached to, like, the final part of the game, and we're gonna actually try to beat it this week.
Nice.
So with all that said, folks, I'll see you guys next stream, and special thanks to Pip for collabing with me today. I had a blast.
Yeah, it was fun. And I put a schedule up for the streams that have already been planned for this week. I'm probably gonna do a few extra streams as well, but those are just the ones that are planned. Yeah, and thank you for coming on the stream, Terence. It's been really fun, and we'll see you around. Everybody have a good night or morning or day wherever you are. And bye-bye!
Bye-bye! Oh yeah, maybe I should put up my outro. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, at least have an artificial kind of ending to it, even though it's kind of already ended.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop the stream. No.
I can't wait for them to see that fan art too. Oh, I'll go ahead and type in my message too. Which I actually have quite a bit of fan art, actually.
Wow.
And
I think I've gotten like 2, technically. One of them's just over Discord, but one was